take on what being who you are means and how it's connected to happiness. We have Bien from Cavite who wants to join the conversation. Bien, hi, this is Francine. How are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm new on the console. A newbie. Yes, go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Regarding happiness, I'd like to share a personal experience.
Okay, go ahead. We would...
I'm a physically disabled person. I lost my sight around 10 years, well, more than 10 years ago. And all I can say is that coping with depression and coping with pain isn't a clear-cut process. It's an ongoing.
True. Are you talking about physical pain?
Not just physical pain,
emotional and spiritual,
pain as well.
Yes.
What I found is that in order to attain happiness, you first have to deal with your inner demons.
That's so true. Yes, that's what we are talking about. Self-sabotaging thoughts, self-defeating thoughts. That's very true. Go ahead.
And that you have to confront your inner demons.
Yes.
I mean, both figuratively and literally. There are things within yourself that hinder your happiness.
That's so true.
And there are also external factors that you have to address. For example, on a very clear-cut example with myself is that I used to collect comic books when I could see, and I even called RJ before when you had a guest here expounding about the Philippine comic book scene.
Yeah.
That was a few months ago. But anyway, it was really painful for me to have to give up my collection when I lost my sight.
That's true.
But then I thought that I still do have the memories of my previous life, so I can still dwell on that. And on a personal side, it was really difficult getting into a relationship because of my physical disability, because I found that very few women accepted me for who I am. They always look to my family or my family's assets or what I could give them rather than who I am.
Oh, shame on you, women. Go ahead, yes.
No offense to anyone.
Yes, I know, I understand that completely, but you know what, in my particular case, it happened to me, but it's the other way around. Go.
Ibig ko sabihin, even the parents of the women I was courting that time, Francine, I had this particularly heart-wrenching experience back in 2009 when the parents of the women, the parents of the girl I was courting confronted me and told me, na straight on, very, very frank to my face, honestly said that, "Iho, hindi namin pinalaki yung anak namin para lang mag-alaga ng bulag."
Okay.
And that was really painful, but I recovered from that, and I simply just had to take everything that the world threw at me and survive. I was able to finish my college degree in UST, take my master's, and I've been a government employee now for more than 10 years.
And are you in your 30s?
No, I'm actually just 28.
20, oh my God, you're pretty young and still sounding very successful there as far
I actually feel old.
Well, it's just a perception. So, okay, this is what you're telling me. Okay, you are actually one of our unique callers, and it is your predicament is a source of inspiration.
I'm actually calling long distance all the way from the province of Cavite.
All right, okay. So, do you want to cut off this line? Because I can just go on and...
No, of course not.
Right.
I'm actually enjoying the...
conversation.
Yeah, I know that the time is limited, and I just wanted to contribute that dealing with happiness or the happiness or lack thereof is a continuing process.
That's
and you
so
really
true.
have to find ways to create happiness for yourself.
Yes.
For example, when I couldn't collect comic books anymore, I simply had to create a new hobby.
Replace it. That's true. That is so true.
On the relationship side, since I couldn't find women who were deep enough or
spiritual
to appreciate me for who I am, I simply had to wait for something that will come and hope that something or someone will come, and eventually someone did.
Ah, okay. So what happened to you? It's a good thing that you did not lose your faith, because that was one of the questions I just left a few minutes before I entertained your call, and I said, where does genuine happiness go when your faith is the one being attacked?
It depends kasi I believe that faith is balanced by reason. So I am spiritual but not necessarily religious. I believe in the concept of being spiritual, believing in a divine being or a supreme being, but not necessarily the rituals and associated ceremonies therein. So, ayun, it's just one
when you say spiritual, do you believe in a higher being? Is that what you believe in, or do you relegate that
I believe
as to
in
religious?
I believe in and acknowledge in a higher being. However, I do not believe in an organized system that
is so true.
Kailangan ng religion para lang mag-worship ng higher being na kasi
actually, even if you don't have religion, even if you just, let's say, believe in a higher being and the randomness of life, that's true. It follows the same thing, that there is no structured system. Life, whether faith or what, it's all about randomness. And you know what? It's too bad if you don't know how to cope with it. And that's when the damage begins.
Hindi kasi na-realize ko lang, may sinabi kasi si John Lennon sa kanta niya Imagine, sabi niya ganon, imagine there's no religion, sabi niya ganon. Kasi sometimes it just creates differences. Let's not dwell on differences, di ba? Magbigaya na lang tayo. On my end, on a final note, Francine, because I know the time is limited. On a final note, in order for me to actualize myself or to finally feel really completely better about myself, I went into teaching, and I teach my fellow blind my fellow blind people or visually impaired people, if you want to be politically correct, on how to cope with their disabilities. And I actually teach for free how to use speaking computers, because I can actually go online and use Facebook and do everything that you can do online, except see pictures, because obviously that's impossible. But I can read any text online, anything that's printed online, and I impart that to my other blind men. Yung mga So yun.
That's
hopefully you can feature our organization, because we impart we try to empower the visually impaired by teaching them skills in life.
So okay, what did you say last? Hopefully what?
Sabi ko, hopefully you can feature our organization.
Yes. Just you know what? You can email. Can they email us? Okay, try to send us a message at www.facebook.com/DZRJ810am or
it's a like page.
It's a like page. Okay.
Wala siyang message. Hindi mo siya pwedeng padala na message, friend.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very slow, Tech. You can email me first personally at Chin. That's CHI Charlie Hotel India.
Okay.
November Echo delasalas@gmail.com. So
do you also have a mobile number where I can?
Yes, you can. It's at 0915 437 0179.
Hey, thanks. It would really be interesting if I could bring there my speaking laptop sa studio, so that you can all see how I can surf the net and inspire other blind listeners. Diba?
Yes. We will. You know what? They're perfect. Also, just for this July, we're already lining up the features and the format that we want out there for our show. And one of them is, of course, always inspirational stories, because we all need that. You know, I always say that we are connected through abundance, and each one of us has a lesson to share or to learn from each other. All right. So
thank you. God bless.
You too.
All
thanks,
right,
Fran. Thanks, Bian. Okay. So there you have it. There you have it, listeners. That's Bian. I'm so sorry. That's Bian of Cavite. I better learn this console fast. That's Bian of Cavite, leaving us with the following note. He said that in order for you to reach or be happy or reach your happiness or be happy, you have to first battle all your demons. That's very true. Second, there are things, since there are going to be a lot of changes in your life, replacing your what makes you happy is another important component. And secondly, find a purpose or your calling. All right. So I hope I got that one right from Bian and from Francis earlier. Both of our callers have actually hit the nail on the head, and the other one actually gave you tools on how to be happy. The other one told you how to find your I am. All right, so we're gonna go on break for a while. Thank you to both my callers. Do tune in with us again at MWF. Thank you to Francis and Bien who joined us in the conversation today. I hope to hear from you again every day, every time I'm here, and before the station also as well. Anyway, so we have a few minutes. On Wednesday, our topic is on getting out of unhealthy relationships. So we're now going to start tackling the building blocks of your life and how to improve it. You know, these whatever solutions or answers or tools that we may be giving you on the show. I'm already saying that it's not absolute, but at least, you know, if you have 10 tools that you can use every day, you're good to go. You're good to go with your genuine happiness. You're prepared to tackle on the world. So there you go. How to get out of an unhealthy relationship as part of relationship as part of the building blocks of your life. So again, July will be featuring. We'll start featuring some guests already for you there. And as I said, we need the enlightened ones. We need the soul searcher ones. We also need those that can inspire people. You know, have stories to tell about how they have redirected their lives and succeeded at it. So I hope that you can learn a lot from this show, from our show, benefit from it, and I hope that we continue to inspire you. You know, I'm not perfect. My genuine happiness is not perfect. It also sometimes can wobble, and interestingly enough, I can still feel devastated, but it's a matter of, as I said, you just need to know where to go back, where you can hang on to for the meantime. When you are genuinely happy, being devastated does not really last. You know, you are better at handling things more than the way you used to before. So I do push for that. And again, as a bonus of genuine happiness, you also have inner peace that come along with it, and eventually bliss and inspired productivity. So again, I will see you on Wednesday. This is Francine. I'm turning you over to etc. with Nicole Jacinto. Again, please call me for Soul Search. That's 0915-437-0179. Thank you and see you on Wednesday. Happy thoughts.
You have been listening to Your Infinite Possibilities with Francine Delas. Your Infinite Possibilities is an exclusive presentation of DZRJ810am, the voice of the Philippines.